Welcome to our channel, where we uncover the hidden treasures right in your pocket change. Today, we're diving into one of the most talked about and sought after coins in the numismatic world, the silver Monticello Jefferson nickel 5 cents rare coin, a true collector's gem that is capturing headlines in today's red-hot action market. If you've got old nickels lying around, you might be sitting on a small fortune. This video is your complete guide to the top valuable silver Jefferson nickels, their explosive market value in dollars, and why collectors are racing to grab them. Let's get started. First up, the 1954 Jefferson nickel with a highly sought-after D mint mark. If you've ever come across one of these nickels in your pocket change or tucked away in an old coin jar, you might be holding onto a small treasure worth far more than its face value. Especially in very fine condition, the 1954 D Jefferson nickel is making waves in today's coin market and has become a hot topic among collectors and investors alike. Let's explore everything about this gem and why it's gaining so much attention right now. The Jefferson nickel series began in 1938, replacing the iconic Buffalo nickel. Named after the third U.S. president, Thomas Jefferson, this 5-cent piece has become one of the longest-running coin series in U.S. history. The 1954 Jefferson nickel, struck at the Denver Mint, marked with a bold D on the reverse, stands out due to its unique place in the mid-20th century mintage. During this time, America was experiencing economic growth after World War II, and the Denver Mint played a significant role in coin production. While millions were minted, only a select few survived in well-preserved conditions, making the 1954 D nickel increasingly rare and more desirable as the years go on. What makes the 1954 D Jefferson nickel especially unique is the bold, classic Monticello design on the reverse and the fine details on Jefferson's portrait on the obverse. Designed by Felix Schlag, the coin's architecture represents Jefferson's own Virginia home and adds an elegant touch of American heritage. Coins from this year often have sharp strike features and, when found in very fine or higher condition, display beautifully preserved steps on the Monticello building, a detail that collectors call full steps. These features dramatically increase the desirability and market value of the coin, particularly when no major damage, wear, or discoloration is present. As for rarity, while the 1954 D Jefferson nickel was not the lowest mintage of its time, the real value lies in its condition and historical preservation. Coins that have remained in very fine condition for over 70 years are not just common finds, they are considered collector-grade pieces. These coins often slip through unnoticed in circulation, but to the trained eye, they are gold mines of value and history. Because most circulated examples have heavy wear, very fine or better specimens are far less common, making them extremely appealing to numismatists and rare coin investors. The demand continues to climb as more collectors seek complete Jefferson nickel sets with high-grade examples from each mint and year. In today's action-packed coin market, the 1954 D Jefferson nickel in very fine condition is being valued anywhere between $270,000, and prices can rise much higher for examples with sharp details and excellent luster. For coins that have been professionally graded and certified with full steps, the value can skyrocket, with auction results sometimes reaching into the $450,000. The value also depends on market trends, collector interest, and the overall rarity of well-preserved examples in the wild. With the growing spotlight on classic US coins, the 1954 D nickel is increasingly being seen as an affordable yet powerful addition to any serious collection. If you're a collector or someone just stepping into the exciting world of numismatics, keeping an eye out for 1954 D Jefferson nickels is a wise strategy. Focus on coins that have crisp details, minimal wear, and a clear mint mark, storing them in protective holders and keeping them away from moisture and harsh environments will help maintain their condition. If you're lucky enough to find one with full steps or minimum surface marks, consider having it professionally graded, as this can significantly increase its resale value. Also look through coin rolls and estate collections. You never know where a valuable Jefferson nickel might be hiding. To conclude, The 1954 D. Jefferson nickel is not just another coin from the mid-1900s. It's a historic, beautifully designed and increasingly valuable piece of American coinage that continues to capture the attention of collectors around the world. Its unique features, historical importance, and rising demand in today's market make it a standout treasure among 5-cent coins. Whether you're collecting for passion or profit, this is a coin worth hunting for and holding on to. So check your change, open those coin jars, and who knows, you might just be sitting on a small fortune. Next up, the legendary 1940 CS Monticello Jefferson nickel, in very good condition. This 5-cent coin is not just another nickel in your pocket change, it is a true collectible gem with historical richness, rare attributes, and skyrocketing market demand. If you own this coin or plan to collect it, you're about to uncover how much potential value lies in this small but powerful piece of American coinage. The story of the 1940s Jefferson nickel begins during an iconic era in U.S. history when the country was emerging from the Great Depression and preparing for its involvement in World War II. The U.S. Mint, recognizing the importance of national identity and leadership, issued the Jefferson nickel in 1938 to honor Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States and author of the Declaration of Independence. The 1940s variety was struck at the San Francisco Mint, one of the most respected facilities known for its limited and precise production. With a relatively lower mintage compared to other years, the 1940s nickel has become one of the standout coins from this historic decade. What makes this coin particularly attractive is its stunning Monticello design on the reverse, which showcases Jefferson's beloved estate in clean classical architecture. The obverse features a crisp profile of Jefferson himself, and when well preserved, the coin carries sharp details in the hair, jawline, and steps of Monticello. Although not made from actual silver, this coin often takes on a silvery hue due to age and the specific metal composition used at the time, giving it the appearance of a silver coin. In very good condition, the details are still strong and clear, making it a visually appealing piece that captures the elegance and pride of American craftsmanship. The rarity and collector demand for the 1940s Jefferson nickel is increasing significantly in today's market. Collectors are hunting for this coin, especially those in high grades or well-preserved states like the very good condition. Coins from the San Francisco Mint, particularly pre-war issues, are widely recognized for their lower mintages and superior strikes. This rarity, combined with historical significance and eye appeal, has pushed the 1940 SS into the spotlight among investors and hobbyists alike. People understand the true collectible nature of this coin and are willing to pay top dollar to add it to their portfolio. Now, when it comes to the current market value, the 1940s Jefferson nickel in very good condition is seeing excellent returns. Prices in the collector market can start around $300,000, but this is just the beginning. Coins that have been professionally graded or show excellent details with a natural patina can fetch much higher values, sometimes $700,000 or even more, depending on the overall eye appeal and demand. Collectors are especially looking for coins with full steps on Monticello, minimal wear, and sharp features. Auction houses and online platforms show increasing activity and higher bids for the 1940s, proving its strong position in the rare coin market. If you're a collector or planning to become one, here are some winning tips. Always store your 1940s Jefferson nickels in protective holders to maintain their condition. Look for original luster and well-defined details when purchasing. Consider getting your coin professionally graded if it has strong features. This can significantly increase its value. Stay updated with coin shows, online marketplaces, and auctions where demand for early-date Jefferson nickels is soaring. These coins are a solid investment, not only for their value, but also for their deep-rooted history and beauty. In conclusion, the 1940 Monticello Jefferson nickel is more than just a vintage coin. It's a symbol of American legacy, quality minting, and rising collector enthusiasm. Its scarcity, paired with its timeless design and increasing market interest, makes it a must-have treasure in any coin collection. Whether you found one in your pocket change or inherited it from family, this nickel is worth holding on to. Next up, the 1941 Monticello Jefferson nickel, without a mint mark, especially in extra fine condition. This coin, often overlooked in everyday change, is making huge waves in today's rare coin market, and for good reason. If you have one of these shining silver-like nickels tucked away, you might just be holding on to a piece of American numismatic history worth real dollars. Let's dive into the rich history behind this fascinating coin. The Jefferson nickel series began in 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel. The 1941 edition marks one of the early full production years before the US entered World War II. Struck at the Philadelphia Mint, the 1941 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark represents an era when America was on the brink of massive global involvement, making these coins not just currency, but a piece of patriotic and economic legacy. Designed by Felix Schlag, this coin carries the iconic image of President Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and the stately Monticello, Jefferson's historic home, on the reverse, a symbol of American pride and architecture. What makes the 1941 Jefferson nickel truly special are its distinct features. In extra fine condition, the details of Jefferson's profile are sharp, with crisp lines in his hair and clear facial features. The Monticello building on the reverse stands out with bold columns, visible steps, and the strong inscriptions of E pluribus unum and 5 cents. Though not made of silver, these nickels were minted with a high-quality alloy of 75% copper and 25% nickel, giving them a stunning silvery shine. The absence of a mint mark tells us it was produced in Philadelphia, and that alone adds a layer of prestige, since mint mark-free coins from this period are now in hot demand. Now, let's talk about rarity and condition, the key drivers of collector demand. While many 1941 nickels were minted, finding one in extra fine or better condition is a rare accomplishment. Coins from circulation often suffered wear and tear, but those preserved in clean, well-defined states with minimal scratches or loss of detail are gems for serious collectors, especially when these coins show full steps on the Monticello. Known in the coin world as full steps nickels, they skyrocket in demand and value. Collectors today are constantly seeking high-grade examples, and the 1941 no mint mark nickel is increasingly hard to find in such exceptional state. In today's action-packed coin market, the value of the 1941 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark in extra fine condition is turning heads. These coins are not just holding value, they are appreciating steadily due to collector interest and shrinking supply of well-preserved examples. While common circulated pieces may sell modestly, an extra fine or higher grade example can fetch between $750,000, especially if it carries strong visual appeal and detailed strike quality. For collectors who are either starting out or looking to expand their collections with high-demand coins, the 1941 Jefferson nickel is a must-have. Always look for coins with sharp detail, minimal wear, and luster that still shines. Using a magnifying glass to check for clear steps on Monticello, or submitting the coin for professional grading can significantly increase its value and collectability. Preservation is key. Store the coin in a secure holder or airtight capsule to maintain its current condition. Remember, coins like this with no mint mark in extra fine quality are not just additions to a collection, they are investments in a rising market. In conclusion, the 1941 Monticello Jefferson nickel without a mint mark in extra fine condition stands as a shining example of America's rich coinage history, stunning design, and rising collector interest. With its historical significance, unique features, and increasing demand in the action coin market, this coin is much more than 5 cents. It's a valuable treasure with the potential to turn into serious dollars. If you're lucky enough to own one, cherish it. If you're hunting for one, make it a priority, because in the world of rare coins, this nickel is pure gold in value. Next up, the 1942 Monticello Jefferson nickel without a mint mark. in very good condition. This silver 5-cent piece is making serious waves in today's collector market due to its unique historical value, composition, and rising rarity. If you're holding on to one of these incredible coins or looking to find one, this video will reveal why the 1942 Jefferson nickel is a must-have in any serious collection. From its intriguing wartime background to its current skyrocketing dollar value, we're covering it all right here. Let's begin this journey into one of the most sought-after nickels of all time. The 1942 Jefferson nickel was minted during a critical time in American history, the World War II era. With the US entering the war, there was a shift in the use of metals for coin production. Nickel was urgently needed for military purposes, so in mid-1942, the US Mint began producing nickels with a special silver alloy instead of the traditional nickel composition. However, before this transition, a portion of 1942 nickels were still struck using the original copper-nickel formula, specifically those without a mint mark. These no-mint mark nickels were minted at the Philadelphia Mint and represent a short-lived moment in US coinage. A final breath of the original composition before the switch to wartime silver nickels. This historical context gives the 1942 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark a deep and lasting significance in American numismatics. What makes the 1942 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark truly stand out is its distinct blend of design and composition. Featuring the famous left-facing profile of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and the classic image of his Monticello estate on the reverse, this coin carries both historical gravitas and artistic beauty. Unlike the wartime nickels that followed, this particular version still uses the original alloy of 75% copper and 25% nickel, yet its design remained unchanged, creating a bridge between the traditional and the wartime coinage. The absence of a mint mark, which is normally placed above Monticello on the reverse in wartime silver nickels, further distinguishes it. This small detail becomes a major factor in identifying its rarity and uniqueness. Coins from 1942 without the mint mark are now becoming increasingly rare, especially in very good condition or better. Over time, many of these nickels were lost in circulation, worn down, or melted for their base metal value. Today, collectors are on the hunt for well-preserved examples because of their pivotal place in the transition from pre-war to wartime coinage. The 1942 Jefferson nickel in very good condition maintains sharpness in Jefferson's portrait and detail in the Monticello image, making it highly desirable to seasoned collectors and new investors alike. The demand for this coin continues to rise because it represents a turning point in American history, a collectible artifact that ties numismatics directly to the wartime era. Collectors treasure the originality of this coin, and competition to acquire high-grade examples has never been stronger. Now let's talk numbers, because this is where it gets exciting. In today's action-packed collector market, a 1942 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark in very good condition can fetch impressive values depending on its clarity, color, and overall eye appeal. Even circulated coins are commanding strong prices due to their growing scarcity. While standard circulated versions can sell from $200,000, higher condition examples move far beyond that. If the coin exhibits sharp details with minimal wear, collectors are paying $480,000 or more at auctions and online platforms. And if you happen to hold a near mint or uncirculated version, the value can soar significantly, sometimes reaching over $500,000 or even higher when certified by top grading services. As more collectors seek these silver-era nickels, prices are only expected to rise. For collectors looking to invest in or upgrade their collection with a 1942 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark, the key is to look for coins with strong details, clean fields, and full steps on Monticello if possible. Always examine the coin under good lighting, and if possible, use magnification to assess wear. Don't overlook coin shops, estate sales, and online auctions where hidden gems are still being discovered. This coin is not just a piece of change. It's a true investment in American history and a growing store of value in today's numismatic world. Whether you're new to coin collecting or a seasoned veteran, this is a coin that will elevate your collection and impress every fellow enthusiast. The 1942 Monticello Jefferson nickel without a mint mark is more than just an old coin. It's a symbol of a nation in transition, a rare relic from the brink of wartime coinage, and a high-value asset in the collector's world. Its scarcity, historical weight, and rising demand make it one of the hottest coins in the market today. If you're lucky enough to own one, hold on tight or consider having it professionally graded. If you're still on the hunt, keep your eyes open, because this silver-era nickel is becoming more valuable with each passing year. Next up, the 1969 Monticello Jefferson nickel without mint mark, especially in the eye-catching silver color condition. This is not your ordinary pocket change. This coin, when discovered in exceptional condition, holds an incredible place in the market, attracting the attention of collectors, investors, and numismatic enthusiasts around the world. If you've got one of these gems or you're on the hunt, stay tuned, because this coin could be your next big treasure. Let's begin with the rich history and background of this fascinating coin. The Jefferson nickel series was first introduced in 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel. Named after Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States, this 5-cent piece carries a powerful historical weight. The 1969 issue came during a period of great transformation in American minting practices. What makes the 1969 version so captivating is that some were struck without a mint mark, indicating they were produced at the Philadelphia Mint, which at the time did not stamp their coins with a mint mark. While many of these coins circulated widely, a select few that survived in pristine, untouched, and unusual color conditions have become true treasures today. One of the most stunning features of this coin is its silver-like appearance, which makes it stand out from typical nickels. While officially not minted in silver, the silver tone can be a result of special toning, environmental storage conditions, or even highly reflective planchettes used during production. This distinctive silver color adds a layer of mystery and visual appeal that collectors absolutely love. Paired with the classic design, showcasing Jefferson on the obverse and his iconic Monticello home on the reverse, this coin is a timeless piece of American heritage wrapped in metallic beauty. What truly drives the demand for this coin is its rarity and pristine condition. A 1969 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark is already a desirable collectible, but when it exhibits a unique silver tone and maintains excellent condition, such as full steps on the Monticello building or nearly uncirculated surfaces, its value increases dramatically. Collectors actively seek examples that show little to no wear, sharp detailing, and natural brilliance. These factors make such specimens not only rare but also highly competitive on the auction and private sale market. Now let's talk about the most exciting part, the current market value in dollars. Depending on the condition, a 1969 no-mint mark Jefferson nickel in average circulated condition may hold modest worth. However, once you enter the realm of uncirculated or silver-toned high-grade examples, the value can rise exponentially. These pieces have been known to fetch $680,000, especially when certified by reputable grading companies. In recent years, coins in exceptional condition with full steps and rare coloring have sold at high premiums, making this one of the most underestimated yet valuable finds in the 5-cent category. If you are a collector or even someone new to the coin world, here are a few powerful tips. First, always examine older nickels closely. Even small differences in color, detail, or finish can signal a valuable rarity. Use a magnifying glass to check the steps on Monticello and examine the edges for sharpness. Consider getting your coin professionally graded if it appears in high condition with no visible wear. Keep your coins in a safe, dry environment, preferably in acid-free holders to preserve their surface and luster. Also, keep an eye on auctions and collectors' forums, as values can rise quickly based on market demand and discoveries. In conclusion, the 1969 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark in silver color condition is not just a piece of American change, it is a shining star in the world of rare coins. Its combination of historical importance, unique color appeal, and increasing market value makes it a must-have for serious collectors. Whether you're adding to your collection, investing in rare metals, or simply fascinated by numismatic treasures, this coin deserves your attention. Don't overlook what might be sitting quietly in a coin jar or a family collection. This 5-cent piece could be worth far more than you ever imagined. So keep searching, keep collecting, and who knows, you might be holding a hidden gem worth a fortune.